Good morning to all my motivated moms out there. I hope your Monday is off to a great start. Mine is going well because I didn't have to get my kids up this morning because it's a holiday, MLK Day. So, you know what I decided I was going to do with my extra time this morning? I was going to work out. It didn't happen. And it ain't been happening. So, let's talk about that. I have a problem area that has been a problem for the last 2 or 3 years. And part of the reason why it continues to be a problem is because I will go really hard for 2 or 3 months in the gym and then I fall off. So I was thinking, like, what is it that's keeping me from being consistent? What is it that's keeping me pushing forward? And I thought about it. Perseverance is not something you just have. It's something you will your way into. It's something you have to develop. And I figure if I'm having this problem with learning to be more consistent and persevering towards my goals, then some other moms are. And so wanted to talk to you guys this morning about the art of perseverance, learning what it means to persevere. And so as I thought about what I've done in the past and what things I'm doing to be successful in some areas and why I'm unsuccessful in other areas of my life, three things came to mind. So I have 3 tips for you guys this morning with learning the art of perseverance or developing perseverance. The first one is focus on short-term gain. A lot of times we'll set these big, massive goals and we don't focus on the short-term victories along the way. So for instance, if you say that you're going to lose 30 pounds, well, every day you're not going to get up on the scale and be like, did I lose 30 pounds? That's unrealistic. So you're going to set short-term goals in between. One of those goals may be, I'm going to lose 2 pounds a week. So when you lose 2 pounds, don't sell yourself short and be like, this is just 2 pounds. I still got 28 more pounds to go. No. Give yourself a pat on the back. That's a victory. Second one is block out negative thoughts. A lot of times we allow ourselves to develop negative self-talk. We focus on how difficult a task is, or we focus on how we feel instead of focusing on the positive. I like to tell my clients in therapy that if you want to change your self-talk, replace one negative thought with 2 positive thoughts. The more you do that, the better your self-talk is, and it's easier for you to be able to block out negative thoughts. Third one is march to the beat of your own drum. Don't try to keep up with the Joneses. Don't try to compare yourself to someone else. If you're losing weight with a friend, they lose 8 pounds in a week and you only lose 2, don't beat yourself up. Whatever they doing might be working for them. But if you try to do what they doing, it may not work for you. You have to find what works for you. You have to march to the beat of your own drum. Keeping up with the Joneses only leads down to a dead-end street. So focus on how you can make your mark or how you can influence someone else or encourage someone else instead of being discouraged by the fact that someone else has something that you don't have. If you really do those small things and make those small changes, you will get one step closer to your goal. Now, I know it feels like a hypocrite, or I feel like a hypocrite saying this because I just confessed that I'm not working out every day. But I am consistent in some other areas of my life. When it comes to work, I'm being more consistent with my cooking. Last week, I've pretty much cooked almost every single day. And 3 of those days, I'm pretty sure I didn't feel like getting it up. So, if we're really going to do this whole accountability thing, we can't point fingers, okay? And we can't throw shade at each other. So, I'm interested in hearing from you guys. I'm interested in knowing, what are you doing that helps you be more consistent? Are you struggling in any areas where you feel like these tips will help you? Hit me up on Facebook. Hit me up on Instagram or Twitter. Make sure you're checking out my morning motivation page every week. And look for the updates with recipes and exercises. Even though I'm not doing them right now, I plan on them. Plan on returning to them. And I have done them in the past. So until next week, stay motivated, moms.